Yo, this your boy Sean with another video, and this right here will be my Smackdown review for March 15th, 2013. First, we started off with some tag team action, Sheamus and Randy Orton versus Teen Road Scholars. And in this match, Sheamus had all the momentum starting off the match, and tables turned quickly. Well, after Sheamus had the momentum for a little while, the tables turned on him quickly when he was dealing with Damien Sandow outside of the ring, and Cody capitalizes on a distraction and gets Sheamus down. Then all the momentum turns around and Cody has the momentum. Then after a while, Sheamus finally tags in. Everybody know how that goes. Sheamus finally tags in the Viper, and Randy starts manhandling Cody and dominating. And Damien tries to come in, to try to help Cody and try to be a distraction, but he ends up getting a bro kick from Sheamus, and then Randy ended up hitting the RKO on Cody. So of course Sheamus and Randy picked up the win. The Shield, well, Sheamus and Randy's victory lasted for, I would say, celebration lasted for a good 2 minutes, and then the Shield comes. The Shield, well, let me rephrase that. The Shield didn't come to the ring. They actually showed up on the Tiatron, whatever you say that, the big screen, and they had a message for Sheamus and Randy, sending out a challenge match at WrestleMania against, finding them, Sheamus and Randy finding a tag team and fighting them at WrestleMania. So then that happened. So of course Randy and Sheamus and the Mind went all over the place. Of course they accepted, but then they had to find another tag team person, to fit the third spot. And then backstage, Big Show came up, because he wanted, even though he doesn't like Randy or Sheamus, their history past, but Big Show agreed to be their tag team partner, but it looks like Sheamus and Randy Orton chose Ryback over Big Show, so he didn't like that. Next, we had a Divas tag team match with Layla and Caitlyn versus Oksana and Tamina. Starting off this match, Tamina was definitely giving it to Layla at first, and then Oksana gets tagged in and does a little bit with Layla still, as she still hasn't gotten a tag to Caitlyn. Then Layla, after a while, finally gets a tag. Finally tags Caitlyn, and Caitlyn dominates and hits the spear on Oksana. And well, this is how this went. Caitlyn hits the spear on Oksana, and as Caitlyn is getting ready to finish Oksana up, Layla tags herself in. So Caitlyn's looking confused, and Layla basically steals Caitlyn's shine and picks up the win on Oksana. And I don't think Caitlyn really liked that too much. I mean, she didn't have any words with Layla or anything like that, but by the expressions on her face and the way she was looking, you can tell that she really didn't appreciate that all that much, because Layla just basically stole her shine. But Layla picks up the win for her and Caitlyn. Then backstage, we had some more backstage information. Bella Twins confront Naomi and Cameron, and they had a little scuffle. Bella Twins basically telling, just disrespecting Naomi and Cameron, and then Bella Twins, kind of put a little beat down on them and left Naomi and Cameron kind of hurt. So I guess you'll probably see them in the match soon, so look out for that. Next we had, they showed a recap for Monday Night Raw. CM Punk blatantly disrespecting Paul Bearers, as you know, as Undertaker and Kane were trying to show their respects and remember Paul Bearer and CM Punk. CM Punk, that's a dead man walking right there, because that's, I mean, no disrespecting period, but to disrespect the Undertaker and Kane, especially the Undertaker is going to have a lot in store for CM Punk. So only thing I gotta say for CM Punk is he better watch himself, because it's going to be a long road to WrestleMania. Even though WrestleMania is like 4 weeks away, but it's going to be longer than that for CM Punk after what happened Monday night. So we'll just have to see. But next you had Kane versus Dolph Ziggler, and we already know Kane, out of all emotions and what he suffered on Monday Night Raw, we already know that he wasn't in a good mood coming into this match. And yeah, Kane was basically dominating Dolph. Of course, Dolph was fighting back, but Kane had most of the momentum in this match. Yeah. And then, like, halfway through the match, Daniel gets into it with Big E, and then Kane gets involved. And then Kane gets back, and Dolph capitalizes on the distraction and beats Kane. So, Dolph picks up the win. So, that was, I know Kane didn't appreciate that, but he was just trying to help out Daniel Bryan. But then again, he ended up losing in the end, and Dolph picked up the win. Next, I don't even know why we keep continuing with this guy. I wish Booker T would force him to match. I mean, not force him to match, but force him to wrestle. This guy, Fandango, I don't know what his problem is. Same stuff every week. Nasser or somebody doesn't pronounce his name right. He says that we missed another opportunity to him debuting. So, I don't know what this guy's problem is. I think Booker T said last Friday that he was sick of it, and that Fandango is going to wrestle. But as we seen last night, same or a repeat of the same thing that happened last week, just because somebody didn't pronounce his name right. I don't think that has nothing to do with it. Like I said last week on my review, why would you not wrestle because somebody's not pronouncing your name right? You know, that's kind of crazy. So I don't know what this guy's problem is. So I guess we just have to see what happens in a few weeks to come. Moving on. The match was made official backstage again. Some more information. The match was made official. It will be Ryback, Sheamus, and Randy Orton versus Shield at WrestleMania. That match was confirmed. And then Shield comes out of nowhere and attacks. Shield comes out of nowhere and attacks Randy and Sheamus and put a little beat down on them. The Shield. And then after that mess, we had Mark Henry versus Ryback, and I was really looking forward to this match. Like I wanted to see Ryback at least fight somebody like his size, something like that. I think that was gonna be a good matchup. As you see, started off basically was showing who was stronger, Mark Henry or Ryback. But as this match is getting started, here comes the Shield. I was like, man, but here comes the Shield. They come down, and then Mark Henry doesn't want nothing to do with it. I thought maybe they would look toward each other to help each other out, but Mark Henry, he does his own thing. So he just left out the ring. He didn't go nowhere, but he left outside the ring and left Ryback defenseless. And then Shield got in. Ryback was handling. He tossed everybody out. Then here come Mark Henry, provided a distraction, and then allowed the Shield to get back into the ring. And then they got Ryback down, and of course they hit the triple bomb slam or whatever you call that. Then Mark Henry comes and get his little piece of cake that he left, and then hits the world's strongest slam 3 times on Ryback. So Ryback is gonna come back furious after that. So yeah, that's what that was. And then next, this was the main event. You had Jack Swagger versus Jericho in the main event. Jack Swagger and Jericho. I mean, this was a pretty good match. Jack Swagger and Jericho. This really wasn't a moment when you could either say that Jack Swagger had at least a good 30 minutes of momentum, like straight defeating Jericho. This was like back and forth momentum. Both superstars were doing good. Both superstars were fighting well. Both superstars didn't give up. So it really wasn't really nobody on top because both superstars had a lot of momentum and were wrestling pretty good. But then again, Jack Swagger hits the gut-wrench powerbomb after, a while. He gets Jericho with the gut-wrench powerbomb and picks up the win. So, all in all, this was a pretty good SmackDown, I would say. Even though Raw is my best show out of everything, but SmackDown was pretty good last night. Yeah, that was basically it. This was my review. Announcement. I got some inside information about the pre-shows before, like things like Hell in a Cell and Extreme Rules, like those pay-per-views. The beginner shows, like the pre-shows, will be 30 minutes, but I don't know if the pre-shows for WrestleMania are already 30 minutes, but I heard that they're supposed to extend only WrestleMania pre-shows to an hour. So instead of having 30 minutes for WrestleMania pre-shows, it's going to turn to an hour. So that's something, I got this week. But, yeah, that's basically it. That was my review for this week. Make sure you hit us up with your requests and anything. I will have another video coming out later on, but of course I had to get my SmackDown review done first. But yeah, this your boy Sean, another video, and I'm out. Peace.